Yes, yes. I hollered when they said that. Please welcome Justine Indiva and Caleb Corprew. Justine and Caleb. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. What went through your mind when you heard that America voted you and Caleb their favorite couple? Justine, girl, you did it, girl. Okay, I'm sorry. What went through your mind, Justine?
Honestly, I was like completely shocked, and I think I'm still very much shocked. I went in there super passionate about finding something genuine and something real, because I'm a sucker for love. I'm a hopeless romantic, so I was like, no matter when I leave there, I just want to leave with somebody. And so to make it all the way to the end and then to win, I just was like, this was more than I ever anticipated. So I was so happy.
Yes, love it. Now, guys, Love Island is a huge hit around the world and has versions in Australia and England. But you guys made history by becoming the first black couple to ever win. Caleb, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot, because not only is it a really cool title, but it's also an honor to hold that. And you know what? We just did what we thought was best to form a healthy relationship. And it's really cool to leave the villa and see that our love has been accepted worldwide.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, guys, it's been a little over a week since you left Love Island, and you live on opposite sides of the country. So, Justine, how has it been adjusting to being apart from Caleb?
So we knew the distance was going to be hard, but we definitely did not expect it to be this hard. When we were in the villa, Caleb and I would be like, so when do you think we'll see each other? And we kind of came up with like a 3-week plan, but then 3 days or 4 days after leaving the villa, we were like, okay, yeah, we can't do this. So we're just super excited to see each other as soon as we can, because it's way too hard.
So, Caleb, how are you handling the long distance?
Yeah, distance has definitely been a challenge, especially after living together. Most relationships don't start like that, but we've been doing our best to communicate throughout the day, text, hop on the phone when we can. With that being said, it's working for now, but we just can't wait to go see each other in person again.
Oh, you guys are cute. Really cute. So in addition to falling in love and making us all melt for you, you're sharing the $100,000 prize money. So have you thought about how you're going to spend it? Justine, you go first.
You know, there's definitely a few things that I've thought about, but I think the main thing is definitely looking out for my family, and then also maybe using some of it to move closer to Caleb. So.
And Caleb, what about you?
Yeah, I think that a decent amount of it is going to go into making this long distance work. We're already putting flights on the calendar, but we are saving it for the most part. And I've got some really extravagant dates that I got to follow up that we had on the show.
Well, you did pretty good on the show. And then, Justine, I just got to say this personally. I was worried about you because remember in the beginning you was like, ain't nobody trying to holler at me. You know what I'm saying? You was kind of worried about it. And then, you know, you went with the first jump out and that didn't work. And then, Caleb, I'm glad that you didn't go out like Johnny did when he was over at Casa Amor, letting that girl put the whipped cream and liquor all over him. Yeah, it was going down. It was the jump off for real. So what was it about Justine that made you resist temptation and think that she was the one? And you was like, I don't care who you sit up in here, I'm in love with Justine. It was like love at first sight for you. So what made you know that Justine was the one? Real talk.
You gonna put me on the spot like that?
Oh, hey, hell yeah. Hell yeah. The show is called The Talk, so we talking about it. Hell yeah. It was the chocolate. It was chocolate. It was chocolate, wasn't it? It was chocolate. Chocolate and butterscotch. It was chocolate and butterscotch right there. I know.
Oh, man, that's funny. Well, you know what? On Love Island, you experience a lot of temptation. There's always new people coming in and out of the villa. In the real world, you also experience a lot of temptation as well. But what you don't always experience is a strong connection, a bond that is focused around trust and respect. And I think since we focused on some of those values from the very beginning, we were able to stay away from a lot of those distractions.
Oh,
yes.
That's great. That is great. And speaking of a strong connection, one of the sweetest moments on the show was when you both declared your love for each other on the final date. It was so sweet. And Caleb, you told Justine that you loved her first. How nervous were you?
I was so nervous. I was sweating. I was shaking. I couldn't even gather my words. And it just felt so right in the moment. I had to express how I felt. I had no idea if she was going to say it back to me. But I'm glad she did. And it was one of the most memorable moments.
Oh, yeah. And quickly, Justine, how did you feel when Caleb told you how he felt?
I had a sigh of relief. I was like, thank you, God, because I was like, I've been wanting to say it for a minute, and if he doesn't say it back, it'll be so awkward. So I was just happy that he said it first, so I could be like, finally, I can tell you how I feel.
Oh, yay, Justine and Caleb, thank you so much. We are so happy for you and your love. The entire season 2 of Love Island is now streaming on CBS All Access, and we'll be right back. Congratulations, you guys, on finding love.